Hello, and welcome to One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit, the show where we turn pain into power and manifest our dreams. We'll discuss the ins and outs of life, love, and letting go so you can grow. Now here's your host, Trena Be Real.
Is this? Oh, this light is cute. Yes, come on, light, come through lights.
See, I can't do that no matter what I don't.
You know, this is the things in life.
All right, what's happening?
Appreciate coming to fuck home. This pie. Fuck Popeye's chicken sandwich. This pie is serious.
I heard that, man. Yeah, whatever, no.
I'm talking about this pie.
See that is very for
Well, you know, listen, I said the devil is a lie. The wind has been blowing. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. We are live How are you? It's your girl, the one dope chick who didn't quit. And I done popped in Rita. Rita ain't even ready yet, but hey, Rita.
Hi.
I'm gonna come bring you Rita back. I have to start the show right. You guys, I don't know what happened with my Wi-Fi, but it is your girl, Trena, be real. The one dope chick who didn't quit. Y'all see, I done messed up my head trying to get back to y'all. I was like, wait a minute. It's my last show of the season. It can't go down like this. I'm the one dope chick who didn't quit. So how is my Wi-Fi not quitting? But if you hear the wind outside, it's a fight. There's a whole fight going on outside, okay? It's something going on outside. And so I just, listen, I done messed up the head trying to get back to y'all. But yes, we have made it through a whole season on Queen Blueprint TV. And I am super excited tonight about my guests that are here tonight, because every guest that is here tonight has a story to tell. And not only do they have a story to tell, I'm compelled to be excited to let you know each one of them are bosses, and each one of them are artists and creative in their own way. So they're living their dreams just like me. Yes, we living by faith. We don't know how it's all gonna work out, but we're having a great time living our dreams by any means. Okay, that means even in our day job, we might be superwoman at day job, but we go home at work and we work constantly at building our empire, our dreams, and living vicariously through whatever dream God puts on us. Hey, John, how you doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome, Shamik. You know, I got my favorite people tuning in. It is my season finale. Thank you for showing support and love. I'll be back in May. Okay, but you know, I had to do Women's History Month, because you know I'm a woman with some history, okay? So I said, you know, I couldn't just end this month this way, but I'm super excited. I also have a wonderful songstress here tonight. I don't know if y'all heard of my girl, but in case you gotta get into your little Haitian music, I gotta have a Haitian artist here tonight. I'm super excited about, because you know that they got me moving my hips a little bit more over here. You know what I'm saying? I had the Jamaican thing going, but the Haitians got some rhythm too. So you know, I got my girl Neff here in the house, and I also got you know, I'm trying to get my little model on. So I got my girl Jeannie Ferguson in the building. Okay, model extraordinaire. She's about to show us some things, show you what to do, how to run the walkway, but she's also coming tonight because she's an actress in this wonderful fictional film that one of my favorite directors and friends, Jermaine of the Everyday Brand, has written, called Coming for the King. The whole cast is good. Well, two of the cast members are going to be here tonight telling you a little bit about what that is about and what that experience was for them. So hold on to your hats. Okay, I had the music in the background, but when I couldn't get my Wi-Fi, I turned the music up. But I'm gonna turn a little bit more music back off for y'all, so y'all can see where I was at with it. Hey, celebration, y'all. Okay, because you know we in our living room. Pandemic almost over for some of us. And the one thing I do need to say before, this is a public service announcement, okay, to the people, the mass people. Okay, I just got to have a conversation with y'all. Y'all need to stop rolling up on people, you know, if they don't have on a mask. You don't know what people going through. Talk, you know, the mask. Listen, I know we in fear, whatever your fear is, but there's a mass patrol going on. Like, people don't want to be served. I mean, some people have their vaccine. You got a passport. Congratulations. That's all great. Work what you got. Stop being inhuman. People, when you got your mask on, you can still speak. People got people just not speaking now, and they blaming it on the mask. Now, I want to smize, okay? So when you're looking at me with your mask on, I need you to smile with your eyes, okay? Smiles at me, okay? Because y'all's a little nasty now. Y'all letting the mask let y'all be nasty, and I'm not accepting it in 2021. I need a little bit better treatment to the people that's, you know, we still here, and we want to, you know, communication, people. So no further ado, you know, I got to bring my favorite co-host on, and I know he gonna have on the mask, because he is the mask king. Hey, Jules.
It's a smiles for you.
Yes, please show me the smile. Show them how to smile, honey. Please show them how to smile with the eyes. Thank you. And they can get one of those fabulous masks.
With the Goyard.
Okay. You can get from one of those from you, because I'm quite sure that was one of your wonderful pieces.
Yes.
You see, I have on my.
Are you beautiful? I love it.
You see, I have on my lipstick doll, honey.
And I love the hair color.
Well, thank you.
It looks good on you.
Well, you know, it was really, I had a whole nother style going on, but when I started having some Wi-Fi issues, I start pulling at the hair. I start moving. I was like,
everybody
wait, background to come on the show. What is
like, oh shit, no, the last show. You can't
my
do
glass
that.
of wine, had to put the wine. I was like, what's wrong with you? I said, listen, right in the middle of the show, I just think been working all day and now it's gonna act crazy. You know,
Right.
it didn't want me to be great on the end of my season, but you know, God said, listen, be patient, keep trying.
I say that, yes.
Yeah, be patient. That's what I had to learn, and that was
what's your motto?
One dope chick who don't quit.
There you go.
Okay, so
There
I
you
didn't
go.
quit. I kept going and going till I knew when I came back they was gonna be sitting here waiting for us because they knew this was gonna be the finale and they gonna miss a whole month of this free and Friday where they could come and get some of this free love because I love y'all for real. You know they be feeling
Real love.
Yes, sing it for me.
Be searching for some real love.
Nigga, get it every Friday from here. Hey, you get it. And we also celebrate entrepreneurs and creatives here. This is the only place that celebrates you before you get hot. Okay, you stop here first. Okay, we celebrate you before you get your Academy Awards and all that. We let people know you coming because we know a star when we see it. Okay,
You know how we do.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure all my guests are here tonight. I see some of them are in the wings. And before I bring on the Coming of the King crew, I'm going to start with my first guest tonight. She's a dear friend of mine. I met her when I was working at the radio station. And, you know, she was one of the realest, you know, real.tech real. You know, we was in the sales market and she saw I was wet. I didn't know what I was doing in the sales area. And she was like, girl, that ain't how you, let me show you how to make this money, okay?
She's like, let me help you.
Yes, let me show you how to sell this air, okay? Let me show you how to put these packages together. And so Rita took me under her wing as a new little sales rookie in New York. She wasn't worried about it because she knew she had her territory. She knew she had her stuff. She was like, let me show you how to get this money, though. Stop thinking small. You got to think big. You thinking you dealing with businesses now. You in New York. You ain't down south because I was coming from a little country radio. You know, I'm thinking I'm asking for some money when I'm asking for a couple $100. She's like, no, girl, you in New York, honey. We ask for thousands. And do it with a smile, though. Just do it with a smile and confidence. You know, smile and confidence, okay? And she showed me how to close them deals, honey. I was selling air messing with Rita. Rita helped the sister out. Okay?
Not selling air.
Yeah, I was selling airtime for the radio station. So right now she has a great new adventure, which I'm super, super excited about. She has ventured out into, she's always been fashion. You know, fashion has been her thing. Okay, she's always, you know, fly. You know what I'm saying? But now she's dressing up her homes and offices, and you know, if you don't know what to do for your Christmas setting, she can come in and
interior decorating, nice.
Interior design, honey. Yes. Interior decorating. She's actually designing and decorating. She's doing both. She's a combination package, honey.
Hey, that's how you go. That's how you do it.
Yes, and she just bought this wonderful property because she's smart. You know, people say you get your money, what you gonna do? She ain't worried about no Birkin bag. She would have bought a property. So she's invested in something that is going to give a lot of entrepreneurs and I want to say film people, like if you're in the film industry and you're looking for somewhere up in PA that's luxurious, but that's away so you can record and COVID safe. She is creating this luxury retreat resort type of amenity getaway. So a staycation with a package included. So she got everything set up. We're going to be flying in chefs. She got workout things. She's setting this up so that you just got to pack a bag and go. Okay.
Oh, nice.
You pack the bag and go. You get your crew, and she's gonna give you some different things you can do and events and what kind of foods and the menu, and you know, and you just pack your bag, okay? And if you want a theme, we can come with themes too, because you know we worked with big events, so her mind is crazy. So I'm gonna bring on Rita because you know that's it's just one of her, and my next guest is a crew, so we're gonna bring on Rita and let her tell us about how they can know about Forte Living. Forte Living. Right?
Forte Living.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that real quick so people can get an idea, give them a little sample, because she'll be back in May to really give you an up close and personal with the commercial and all that. But today, we're just going to tell you a little bit about it. So my first guest tonight is Miss Rita Brown. Forte, that is. I didn't put your married name. Is Forte is your married name?
Hey,
yes.
Rita.
Yes. Hi. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited to be here. One dope chick.
Hello. You see, girl, I was having technical difficulties. It was like you saw I was doing good when I talked to y'all. That's why I do those little checks, because you never know how it's gonna go. And now with the wind out there acting like it's having a whole fight with the summertime, it's like you don't want to go. Someone trying to come in and the winter saying like I didn't want to go, but it's just like there's a whole fight going on outside. And I'm next to the project. You can imagine what I'm hearing. Okay.
You held it down. We're here. God is good. So thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited. That
Yes.
introduction, that setup and that introduction, I mean, I'm humbled. Thank you so much. Like you said, real recognize real. So when you walked into the radio station as a young Black sister like myself, I wanted to help you. There aren't that many Black women in radio sales at the time when we were doing it, right? And so I know it's usually a male dominating field. And if you're a female, you definitely weren't of color, right? And so when I saw you coming in and knowing that you were going to take over the world, I wanted to help you. So thank you so much for your friendship and for your willingness to learn from me and to teach me things that I didn't know.
Well, listen, it was you, like I said, taking me under your wing, being kind and helping me. Just like I said, coming to a new market was definitely scary because, New York is definitely bigger than the South. But, you can be you, be confident in what you bring to the table. And it always works. So that was one of the biggest blessings. Thank you for, but I'm excited about this new venture you have and what you're doing. So I want to talk more about it because, like I said, I know you from sales. I know that, you were doing sales. What made you decide to jump into interior design, and decorating? I know even for the fact, you come, like you said, you come from sales. What made you move over to a
transition? Yeah, I'm actually still in sales. My 9 to 5, because a girl has to keep a 9 to 5 while she's still building her empire. So I am still in sales for a very big media company, head of sales for one of their brands. But what I'm spending the majority of my time every evening and on the weekends is building my design empire. My husband and I started Forte Living. It's a lifestyle brand that is basically going to kick off with our retreat in Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom lakefront property that we've actually did a 500 square foot addition on to create additional game rooms for people. Everything in there is brand new and COVID safe. I am a New Yorker. I live in Long Island, New York. So although you're going to get away in the country and be surrounded by trees, I wanted people to get in the house and feel like they were in a luxurious loft in Manhattan, right? I wanted to bring that design, that flair. So you're going to walk into hexagon tiles and black glass subway and marble and gold fixtures and just all of the top amenities. Everything is top grade. Central air, heating, game room, the exercise retreat, right? And so what we're planning on doing is just a lifestyle. So for the corporate executives, if you want to have a retreat there, you want to host a conference there, for all of our fitness gurus, if you wanted to host a meditation there, we can definitely fly in chefs. I've connected with a lot of the local restaurants and amenities within the community so that all of our guests will have a plethora of things to do. Within the gated community that my lake house resides, there is a 400-acre lake. There is a man-made beach. There is a humongous tennis court. There's so much to do just 2 hours outside of New York City. So we're really excited to get it up and running by mid-May so that we can welcome people in. And that's just a start to the lifestyle brand. There are going to be house accessories from throw pillows to throw blankets to kitchenware. And my newest venture is, we're going to move on to flipping properties. I'm partnering up with a established masonry contractor, and he and I are going to, try and build low-income houses that are luxury styled, and try and get those people in marginal communities to live a nice lifestyle that they deserve. Hardworking people. Yeah.
Right. Listen, Rita, I'm super excited. I'm excited to help you on all the ventures because I'm just all for it. I think working together has always been key, but I've also, like I say, I see the aesthetics. I see where you're going. And, it is what we should be thinking about, right? Especially for film crews. We don't even realize how much money you can actually make by renting your house out just for film and television.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You could make so much money just listing it and having your house as a place, because especially now with COVID, people want to shoot somewhere where it's not a lot of people.
Right.
Yes.
Create the same atmosphere of that. So I'm excited. Are you taking on new clients?
Yeah, absolutely taking on new clients. I'm super excited. I mean, what you said is absolutely right. We are secluded. There are no houses to the left or the right of us. Everywhere you look through the window, you'll see peace, serenity, and tree views. So it is a good, nice retreat, a good escape for you to you could film, like I said, you could have a retreat. You can it's a family place. It's amazing. We're going to make sure that we're steam cleaning between every guest. So it's the first of many more properties to come. We definitely want to take on clients. And by mid-May, you know, when you bring me back on, we'll be ready to give all of the details around how to book and how to stay at Forte Living. And we want to hear about it. You know, we've put some incentives in place for you to hashtag us when you're at the property. And, you know, you're going to be able to win a trip to anywhere that you choose. So
Rita,
we're working on some
question,
awesome incentives.
Do you do people homes as well?
Absolutely. That's how I started, right? And that's what I really want to focus on. If I could work with new builders now to help them, because I've seen so many new builds. And to your point, I'm sorry, Jules, but to your point, Trena, like you said, I don't just decorate, I design. Like I love to go in. That's why I've partnered up with a contractor. We go into a house, we'll tear down a wall, we will remodel the house, make it comfortable for your lifestyle, and then we fully dress it, right? To me, that's like the icing on the top. So absolutely, I'm looking forward to taking on a lot more clients for design as well as for rental property.
Nice. So let me ask you this. So more likely you would also try to get into, not also, but get into things like say like a modern home to sell that house too. You know how they hire
Staging.
people. Yeah, staging, exactly. Yes.
I mean, that would be amazing.
The one thing let me cut into that, because Rita actually lives in a 1926 home, if I'm not mistaken. Your home is an older home in Long Island, but it's amazing. Like I actually had some footage that I'll start documenting, making a little commercial, but it's like I'm scared to try any new things. I'm like, I don't want to lose. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do this right now because I don't want to lose my little reception tonight. But you guys got to check out her IG page. I did put it here at Forte Living Lux, and you can see some of the amazing things she transformed. Hey y'all, okay, now college is here. She transformed dorm rooms. Okay, she's a dorm transformer. Okay, I said let's find out she can transform. So when you don't want to go upstate with your kids, you might can bring somebody like her in or take pictures, and she can give you some ideas on what you can do with that space.
Yes.
Because you actually.
I'm sorry, Jean. I'm all about, you know, creating a space that feels like your own, right? That's organic to you. You do not have to break the bank. Don't get me wrong. You know, if you want to break the bank, I'm here for that as well. But, you know, my niche and specialty is giving you that high-end luxury look at an affordable price. And so to your point about the dorm rooms, I did my daughter 2 years ago is how I started doing her dorm. And since then, about a dozen of her friends have enlisted me over the last 2 years to design their dorms when they've moved into their colleges. So it's really exciting to, you know, get the young girls thinking about just being glam, right, at such an early age, and what it's like to be a woman and appreciate beautiful things. So, I mean, whether I'm designing a dorm, whether I'm designing a house for a new family, or I am renovating a house or a restaurant like I just did recently, you know, I just always try and put a signature feature that is the client's specific taste. And that's a signature of Forte Living, you know, just to leave our mark on everything that we touch.
And so people can reach you. How do you want to be reached? Are you taking orders by them, or how are you taking new customers?
Yep. So right now I'm taking orders. Having consultation with new clients through DMing me at Forte Living Lux right now on Instagram. We are in the process of building our website. I am super excited for you to have a walkthrough and tour of the Airbnb opportunity that's in Pennsylvania. You will see, to your point, the footage of how old it was when we first got it, and then we did a full gut job and put everything brand new. The same thing here. My house in Long Island was 1926, and we did a full renovation and made it modern. So I'm looking forward to you guys to seeing a lot more.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. Like you look at her house and I'm like, okay, where does she live at? I thought she was like, I'm like, she must live in Miami somewhere. This is like the days of summer house.
You're so funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
But yes, thank you for taking time out. And like I said, we celebrate creatives and entrepreneurs like you. So we actually think you're one dope chick who didn't quit, because people don't realize you're a mom, you're a wife. You have a lot of responsibilities. It's not like you're just doing this like you got free time. Like you have a lot of responsibility, but you still make it all happen, and you still look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You know, so thank you for being who you are, Miss Rita.
Thank you for having me.
I really will be having you back to show a commercial and a video that we're going to compile to show our first guests, so they can start booking for June and July.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was great being here.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Take care.
Listen, people, that I'm trying to tell you, all things are possible, okay? Rita has been one of, like I said, the inspirations for me when I got at radio, and now
I like decorating too. I love decorating.
Yeah, and you have to have an eye and patience. You know, that's really the key. Is having an eye and patience. So my next guest is they coming for the king. Okay, he's not only a playwright and a dope director. He has written and directed several film and television pieces, but he also did a play called Pieces of Me that he saved and converted some people to Christianity where they got saved. You know, people got to know the Lord. And so my next guest is Jermaine Smith and the cast of Coming for the King. All right. Hi, Jermaine.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Jermaine?
How are you?
What's going on, Jules?
Nothing much, chilling.
Good. Slow motion on my side. Can't complain. Good to go.
That's what's up.
The wind out there beating the wind out there having a fight with summertime.
Yeah, that's that bird box wind out there going on.
Yeah, something serious going on. That's a whole thing. But I'm gonna bring on the ladies so that we can get this show on the road and we can talk about this wonderful piece that you wrote, Coming for the King.
Yes,
have any, because it's one of those nights.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hold on.
Hi.
All right, there we are. I'm like, I know we can all be here now. I've done 6 people on StreamYard. Hello, people, my beautiful people.
You got the gang in the house. Gang.
Yes, I have Miss Jeannie Ferguson, Miss Neefah Fontus. Did I say it right? Fontus?
Neefah.
Neefah. No, I said Neefah. Say your last name for me.
Fontus. You said it right.
Okay, Neefah Fontus. Okay, that's what I said. I said Neefah. Oh, I said Neefah Fontus. I'm sorry, girl. You know I'm country girl, but you know my heart. Jenny, are you asleep or you frozen?
No, I'm here.
Okay, I'm right. That's my supermodel, y'all. I got my fit supermodel runway coach. Okay, my inspiration that gives me my motivation to like, hey, everything's possible. You just gotta spit in where you fit in at. And so,
Trena, you've been doing really good with your pictures.
Real
dope. You look good.
Yeah, she has.
You know, I'm taking this whole actor thing seriously, but I know that I gotta have some other residual incomes, and I'm like, they need some petite models, and I'm gonna bring back real bodies, and I'm gonna work that part in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad to see you guys. First of all, let me just say, I have seen some of the shots for Coming for the King. I felt like I was looking at Martin and some real characters from that era. You guys pulled off, whoever did costume, set design, y'all did the doggone thing. I almost said that, but I'm going to say dog because I'm trying not to cuss. Next season, I ain't cussing. So I'm working on it.
Bring cussing back.
Bring cussing back. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah,
that sounds like a t-shirt. Bring cussing back.
Oh, fuck it. Okay, you say bring it back. Fuck it. Just like that. It didn't go that far. But I'm so glad you guys are in my season finale. I'm sorry about the wind being what the wind is doing. Because I got Dream going over there like having a moment, but it's the wind, people. It ain't us. It's the wind being technically. But we're gonna talk about this show tonight and let Jermaine get into this content of this fictional film. What made you decide to write this piece, Jermaine?
I wanted to do something challenging. I wanted to step out of the box and instead of doing the norm, to shoot them up, bang, bang, and educational this. So I wanted to challenge myself to do something in the era that that was before my time. Martin Luther King died, 68. I'm born 75. And just wanted to do some research and found out so many things that we were never taught in school. So I just wanted to challenge myself and challenge the actors on the project to do something, stretch yourself a little bit.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start with Jenny, so she can tell me what her experience is. We worked on a lot of films. I won't get into all the things that we worked on with Jermaine, but because we came to the King tonight, and I want to talk about your character or characters, because it looks like, I don't know, it looks like you played a couple people. I mean, did she play other people? But can you tell me a little bit about your character in this particular piece?
My character is Sister Virginia. So she's, a chick from the streets, and she is, turn her life over to God, but she's not one. She's not all the way there. She can go left at any given time.
Okay.
She violent. She violent.
No, she's not violent. She just ready. Listen, she's ready to listen. We gonna take it to the streets and we gonna support the king and we gonna save him. Then let's do it.
You ain't got no reason to be in the nonviolent movement, Jules.
Okay.
No reason.
Okay. So what? So Neff, what about your character? Who did you play?
My character is Marie. Marie is the last to join the group of the ladies, and the ladies that we are the church ushers. So Marie was not really accepted within the clique because she's the last one and they don't trust her. So yeah, I don't want to get too much, but Marie is something, and many others.
We don't like her.
No one likes Marie.
We don't like Marie at all.
So Jermaine, where can we see this piece? Is this gonna be on Amazon Prime, Hulu? What are we doing? What are we shooting for this time?
I'm going to unveil it on my site. I'm going to put my website back up and out. thebrandtv.com. I'm going to put it there. So Coming for the King will probably be the newest thing on the site, which will be followed by Traffic Lane.
Okay.
So everything's going to be on thebrandtv.com. I have a Roku channel that I pulled back. But Roku, you can fire stick. You can crack it. You know, we want some individuals to support us as Black entrepreneurs. You know, so it's going to go on the website first. And then I'm going to give it to the distribution company, see where they can put it. You know, they have Hulu, they have IndieFlix. But I want to try to service mine first.
Yeah, I definitely feel like taking that Roku route or one of those fire sticks is the way, because people not into cable like that no more. And like, my friend has a stick, and let me tell you, there's a lot of channels up there. There's so much more movies to watch. You know, like people, like you said, they want good content. And like you tell you, I saw some of the footage, yo. I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, them suits is bad. I'm like, y'all really, and I felt like I was meeting and you know, the brother you got playing Martin Luther King, what's his name again?
Oh, John Allen Shaw. Yeah, we found him in a group home.
Oh wow!
No, I'm joking. That's a good friend. He was in Vish Merrick. He was in Vish Merrick, and we never looked at him as looking like Martin Luther King until he grew his mustache. And I was like, you know what? You kind of look like Martin Luther King.
Yo,
and it went from there.
Those pictures, I'm like, yo, I'm seeing Martin now. If he did the slow talk and the slur, it was over. You know, so I'm waiting to see how he pulled that off. But I know he did a doggone thing because I worked with him on set in several other films like Traffic Lane as well as DNR. So I know the kind of actors that you select. You know, you got a good eye for picking people for what they should play or what you try to bring out of them. So, you know, I can always give you a confident. You know, I'm excited to see it. That's all. I just can't wait. I want some. I'm like, when are we doing a premiere? I would love to let people know, like, when you're having a premiere, what you're doing, so I can promote it on the show. I'll be back in May, taking a month off to set up and pre-record, so I won't be having some of these technical difficulties because of weather and things like this. You know, I'm gonna have a show that it's gonna be set up where it's, I'm with a real company now. You know, Queen Blueprint TV setting me up perfectly. So, I'll be background and I'll be doing enough from my living room from the studio. So next season, I'm coming back bigger and better. But hey, at least I got another season. So I'm grateful that God has chosen me.
You gotta host a dice game. You gotta host a dice game to keep it 100, then.
You know, listen, I did every Friday since January, and I'm very proud of myself. I might have missed one for being on set, but I'm very proud that I stayed consistent. Because, when people ain't getting paid, they don't show up, So I'm grateful that I found something that I say, it ain't about me. I want to bring on entrepreneurs and creatives like yourself and people that's living their dreams and let people meet them, because people are actually angry and unhappy because they're not living their dreams. They think it's impossible. And I'm like, no, meet my friends. They all fly and they live in their dreams. Right. And it ain't easy, but it's something that we do because it's something that we know we can do. It's a choice that each one of us, has taken every day. Can you share a little bit about that, each one of you, what that's been like in your journey being an artist and a creative? You
want to go first, Jeannie?
No.
Well, I'll set it off. It's fun because you're chasing a dream and you're challenging individuals. In my case, I like to challenge my friends that are actors You know, get them a role that they can grow to, stretch to, and become and play something different. You know, my goal is when people see you, I don't want them to see Jeannie Ferguson. I don't want them to see Neefah Fontus. They should see the actor, the actress. They should see you get lost in the moment. You know, when I saw Training Day, I didn't see Denzel in Training Day. I saw Alonzo. You know, so that's the goal, to get people to get out of yourself and strive to be something different. You know, and if you can do this with your friends, it makes it even more fun. You know, because you know their passion, they know your passion, and if it comes together right, and it's beautiful.
So, Jermaine, question: how many films have you directed, produced so far?
I would say about 20. I've directed, probably written about 30.
Oh wow!
Try to step back, give other people some shine, and learn as you grow. You know, so I would say about IMDb is about 20, 21 that I've directed, and I've probably written about maybe close to 30 as far as films.
Well, that's a blessing.
And Miss Neff has actually produced, directed. I think you directed and co-produced some shows recently, right? One of the films recently.
Yes.
Right. She's not only a beautiful singer, you guys, and a songwriter, she actually is directing and producing. The one thing I can say about Jermaine, I'm grateful that he's also giving women opportunity to direct and be a part of the production process. That is something he definitely pushes on you. You know you're gonna direct, right? You know I got something for you to do, right? So I'm grateful for that part. That you know he's not.
You made me sound like a pimp.
You know, just a little bit.
Jules, did you hear Jules?
But that's in a good way, though.
In a good way.
Right.
He's not asking for your money. He's not asking you for no money. He's just asking you
I
for
don't
your
want the money. I don't want the money. You know, Trena, the jump on that, there's things that I've seen in Jeannie. Jeannie runs her walkway. She teaches the runway. You know what I mean? So I can see the teacher and I can see the director in her. So I asked her, you know, is this something you feel you can do? Because you're directing people to learn how to walk on the runway. You're teaching them how to walk. You can transform those same strengths over to directing. You know what I mean? She takes direction well as an actor. So you probably can give direction well as a director. And the same thing with Neefah. You see certain things, you know, you come home with footage, you show this, show that, or try this. Well, you know what? Step out of your comfort zone and try to be a leader. You know what I mean? Show people how to do it, what to do, what you envision, and go for it. We all got to jump outside of our box. I've never wrote a book before I wrote my first book. I never wrote a stage play before I wrote my stage play. And I started directing because my first film, I felt like I can do what I was paying people to do for me.
Right.
So
you got to give it up and you got to try.
So your turn now, Neefah.
The question.
What made you, as a creator, you know, it's not easy. You run into days like what's your driving force? What makes you say this is what I love doing? This is what I'm passionate about. Like, yeah, you have a day job. Like, I know what's a day job. I'm not gonna tell people how your coin's really good. Coin's not, right? But you don't have to do what you're doing, right? You could just work your day job and just do that. You on set, you don't get paid for some of the stuff you're doing. You're doing it out of love and time and compassion. So what is that driving force in you as a creative that makes you do what you do?
At a certain point, when you have a God-given gift, you can't stop. You know, even sometimes when you feel down and you feel like you don't have the motivation, it's a God-given gift, so you're going to do it eventually. I'm just a natural creator. I can be on the train, I can be driving, and then I just get these ideas in my head. So it's a blessing and it's a joy, especially during the pandemic, to still be doing what I love. You know, it's a big difference from having a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is like, you know, you have to go. If I don't go, I'm not gonna have no money. I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills. But when you're doing something that you love and is a God-given talent, even if there's money involved or not, you're still gonna do it because it's something that's in you. It's something that you can't stop.
Right.
So I guess my driven force is it just comes naturally. It's something that I can't stop. It's something that I can't quit on. It's me.
Right. All right. And your turn, Ms. Jeannie, as a model, as a mom, as a fit model with a day job, you still find time to give back to other inspiring models and you do these runway workshops. What is your driving force that keeps you going as a creator?
I think I just have a passion for it. And what started that or what created that driving force is the fact that people told me that I couldn't do it. I wasn't, I wasn't trying to ever be a model or anything like that. I was kind of sort of thrown into it. So from there, I just took it and ran with it. So it wasn't a thing that I had to do, or I actually wanted to do. I just developed this passion for it and just kept going with it. During the pandemic, it was nothing. Everything was at a standstill. But coming out of it, I found, during, when we were kind of sort of opening up, I found I never thought about influencing or anything like that. It was very scary and it's a lot of work. I never thought about doing it, but then I just had to pivot into doing something else or, making some extra money. I have a daughter that's trying to be a doctor, child. Needs some money. So, it's just something that was my passion. So I just kept going and, just finding new things. I like to have fun. I don't ever want to make this modeling thing a job for real. I don't want to make it a job where I have to feel like this is a job. I got to get it. I got to, go to, I don't ever want to feel like that. I want to continue to keep it fun.
Right. And I think that's what's most important, and that's what I think I found. Like, if it ain't fun for me, I don't want to do it. Right. Everything that I do, I got to have fun. So, and that's just been how I've been living my life for the last 10 years. And how, I worked to become a SAG actor. It's not been easy, getting out in the cold, being in the rain. People are like, well, you just do background, yeah, but I'm working towards something. So as you looking at it just background, I know what my front ground is going to do. So, Jermaine, you work with me on set. How would you say it is working with me as an actor? I mean, you can.
It was fun. I mean, there are challenging times because you have a strong personality, and there's times where I want to direct the actress. I don't want to direct Trena, and there's a time when you direct the Trena. There's a time you direct an actress. I want the actress so that way you're free to be open, to be naked, and be whoever you can be, and you can come outside of Trena. Because when you come to the set, I want you to get away, and it's my getaway from real life. You know what I mean? So we all there getting away from real life. We can have so much fun and make some magic. But the part we're working with you, it comes before you get to the set. Because I know your personality, I know your demeanor, so I like to write to that strength and then still somehow challenge you in that strength to get the best out of you. Because every time we go out, we should be better than the last time out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So if you don't do something right, it falls on me. If I don't do something right, it falls on me. So the goal is to get everybody going in one direction and get the best out of you for that day. Right. And you got to understand, sometimes your best for that day might be 85%, but it's still your best.
Right.
You know what I mean? So my job is to get your best that day because we don't know what you went through the day before or 15 minutes before, but you showed up. So we got to take and put together what you did with showing up and make it happen. And it's not always going to be fun. It's going to be challenges. And the goal is how we deal with those challenges.
And it is. Because it'll be long days, y'all. Long days.
And it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it because you get away from real life. You escape from reality for those couple of hours. And, and try to have fun.
He's like, no, you're going to play a dark character. I'm always the villain, bad. Everybody hate me. Like, I'm the fun person. Like, no, you're going to be the nasty, evil, conniving, kill people mama type bitch. I'm like, well, that ain't no spirit, though.
Well, listen, I'm always whooping somebody's ass. So it just, it all works out.
I'm like, Jermaine, but I'm really funny inside. Like, let me do it. Like, nah, you dark.
But you know what? I don't want you to do nothing that comes easy to you because it's not work.
Right. You know what I mean? Question for the actress: do you guys know how to separate yourselves from your acting, from your personal life, and from going into your character? Do you know how to separate yourself when you're coming out of your character?
It's very easy for me to get into character because 90% of the time I am the person who Jermaine writes to. So, but as a model, you have to separate as well. So you go in and you have all this glitz and this glamour, but you have to bring that down when you get home to your significant other, and they're just like, you still running around with these damn lashes and this take this shit. What are you doing? You know what I mean? It's just like you're at home now. It's over. Right. Like the show's over. So when are you taking this for? I'm literally, at a time I was like that, but it's easy to separate the two because you go in and you like, I'm gonna have this fun. If the script, honestly, Jules, if the script is one of those things where you kind of sort of relate to and you kind of sort of feel it, you have to get yourself, you have to kind of sort of meditate, and you have to literally relax and not think about doing anything else to get yourself out of it, because it's a connection that you have with that character in the script. It can be, sometimes it can be a little difficult. And I have to come out of, Burnett after whooping somebody's ass and get back home and be like, okay, my brother didn't do nothing for that. I don't have to get her.
Right. And what about you, Neefah?
With piggybacking on what Jeannie has said, it depends on the script. Sometimes, for me, I may have a script and my character is, let's say, a depressed character or someone that doesn't talk to anyone. I would literally be home, not talking to anyone, and I would really be depressed. That's the way for me to connect. And especially being an actress and in this industry, your friends or family may not understand what the sacrifices that you have to make. I can't make this party tonight. I can't make this dinner because I have to focus this whole week on getting my lines and getting myself together because I have to shoot for the weekend.
Right.
So it really makes your circle really tight and small. And the people who understands. I may have a character that's happy and jolly, and I may be having a bad day. Then I can switch into character and be like, all right, I'm going to be Tanya today because Tanya is a happy person. So you really, your surroundings have to be very understandable of what you're doing. It takes a lot of your energy. It takes a lot of your time and dedication. But at the end result is always great.
That's good.
That's why I was just talking to Jermaine the other day about it. And I know Jeannie can relate. And Trena, after we do them lines, after it's a wrap, I take that paper and I rip it. I don't want to see a blank paper. I don't want to see nothing. I'm done.
It's a wrap.
All that highlight.
Mad disrespectful.
I burned one of the scripts.
I don't want to see nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mad disrespectful.
I think for me, going on says it's like you definitely gotta be in character and you gotta stay there. You can't. I gotta stop being social. Like that be me. I be still trying to be cool. People like knowing I be dark. I gotta not be sociable because I'm a funny person. So I like to have fun and shit. You ain't like no. You ain't need to just be. Don't talk. Be who you supposed to. Because and then it's work. It's work. Like people think acting is easy until you start acting. Then your ass know it ain't easy. That's what I said.
Jules, can I jump in, Jules?
Go ahead, jump in.
They are mad disrespectful. When we finish shooting, you should see how many scripts is laid around. They packed up, they going, they running. I got a Trapper Keeper book in my closet from Trena for about 2 years ago. I said, Trena, you forgot your notebook. Oh, I'm gonna get it next time we shoot. Trena asked about that damn book, sis, Jules.
You know why? Because it's so much, like I said, like you said, it's so much that we put into it that when it's over, it's like, okay, you love it, Jermaine, you sure? Because if you ready, you like it, we ready. Because we be trying to, like, it's work. It's a lot because of the characters. He pushes you to do that you normally wouldn't do. Like I said, I done killed off mamas. I ain't never been to kill off a mama. I love a mama. I'm a mama. You know what I mean?
Dude, them scripts can be worth $25 in 2 years. They left them shits right there.
But let me tell you, Jermaine is a down low comedian. Let me just say this to y'all. Y'all don't know Jermaine, but you need to follow him if your ass want to laugh on a record. Because Jermaine just be having, I don't know if you sit on these jokes. I don't know if you be sitting on the toilet writing in the period, but you got some good shit, bro. Like,
hey, when I put on Facebook, some of the stuff I put on Facebook, I try to test it out to see if people laugh and if they get it.
You need to test more. You need to test more.
Certain lines, when I'm writing, it may be funny to me, but it may not be funny to the world. You know what I mean? So sometimes you want to put certain things out there to see how people react. I don't give them everything, but you want to put it out there, like they say, put it on the porch, put the milk on the porch, see if the cat lick it up.
Yo, you be
having so some of them you want to test.
You a lot of licking going on because you be saying some shit. I'm like, where did he think of this shit? What is going on with him today? Like, you be just off the wall with people be like, Who could have thought of that?
Jermaine is the one
too much time.
School.
Yeah, like I he was the one that
he was the one when he was in school. When y'all played the dozens, he's the one that had to get punched in his face because I didn't know how to do that. It was either you fight, you go shut up, you go say what you want, and I'm gonna go in your dumb, I'm gonna put my fist back.
Nah, I was the one who got all his work done, and then I wouldn't let everybody else do their work because I was trying to be a comedian. That was me. I got my work done, and then I disturbed everybody else.
Well, listen, since I still have my friend Rita in the background, I'll bring her on in. Hey, Rita. Because it's the end of my show.
Hi, everyone.
Season finale.
Hi, Rita.
And I said, well, I thought Rita was gone, but Rita's still here with us, so Rita might as well come back into the party because it's the end of the season. And
that's right.
I want Jermaine to meet Rita because Rita has a property. So when you're ready to shoot in 2A, or Jenny, when you're ready to do some runway retreat, okay, when you got the models ready to get them coins and go away, and you can do some exclusive photo shoot retreat type, you know, because I see big visions. I got big visions.
I see, and I love it.
Yes, and it's 2 hours away from the city. You get what I'm saying? So now you can do an intimate, private 5-bedroom, and she has connections with other houses there. If you need to get larger places, we can do like a whole film retreat, film festival.
That's right.
Jermaine, film festival. You
I see you.
Ain't nobody did nothing like that, bro. Ain't nobody did no. I'm coining it first, LLC, but ain't nobody did no film retreat, okay? I'm just saying, you know, a little short film festival, you know, show a couple films, got people intimate dentists, you know.
I don't know about that, man. Look, all of us black. Who gonna survive? You know, them retreats, all the black people down there early.
Listen, no, we on the lake though. We own the lake. It's only when you don't own the lake you die.
It's a secure gated community.
It's only when you don't own the lake you die.
You hear that? One way in, one way out, Juice. You hear the setup, right?
That is the black people survive.
Hey,
black people tired of gates. We tired of gates.
Let me tell you, it ain't no snakes in these lakes, okay?
No.
I'm trying to get you over here so we can get out. You ain't gotta go far, okay? This is a lake that got real fish. Still got fish, okay?
Listen, let me tell you this. The first minute I hear, my ass is gone.
Hey, you never did a horror film. This might be the season to get your horror film.
That'd be a good luck.
Hey, you never know. Sounds good.
Horror film.
And what you do is you hire some few white actors and you kill them all first.
Oh, okay.
The name of this shit already called Jailtown. The name of this shit already called Jailtown. You should kill white people.
How about you do the filming, and when the film wraps, you come to the lake house to, you know, relax and de-stress.
Right.
I think the horror thing is definitely something. The horror thing is definitely something to look into, though.
I mean, a horror short. I mean, you know how they're looking right now. They're doing a 48 hours, quick turnaround. You know what I mean? Creep. I mean, you really don't have to do a lot of just the thought of the creepiness, like hearing, like you said, the trees and the crackling and the dark and what's in the water, and you know, it's all the suspense and the music, and before you know it, we in there having a whole party, and this is a scary part.
Let me add this, Jude. As soon as you're ready, right? As soon as you're ready, the first thing they say, "Do I die?"
Because I don't want to die.
Every one of them.
Nobody
wants to die. Everybody want to be here, but nobody want to die.
So what you do? So Jermaine, so how you write that is everybody die at the same time.
Exactly.
No, Jules, you stay to fashion, okay, Jules? You stay with that designer clothes. You don't kill off the people, okay? I'm starting to feel like we got a little murderer.
No, Jules. They'll be like, what's this line right here? The line says explosion.
Right. Everybody go.
Everybody die.
Everybody go at one time.
No.
That's it.
Okay, Jules, I can buy fabulously in your clothing. I can do that.
Go. Yes.
And wait a minute, ladies. Let me just let you know. Let me let y'all know about this lipstick I'm wearing. this lipstick, Jules is doing a commercial for lipstick dolls. She has a vegan lipstick line, all vegan, but you know, if you don't want it to come off in your mask, it don't come on.
It doesn't smear off.
Oh, nice. That's really nice.
Now that's your line, Jules?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I need the link, please.
Let me know where I can get that, Jules. I'll support.
Yes, and he has lots of flavors. Let me tell you, honey. Let me tell you, ladies. He has lots of delicious flavors. And let me show y'all.
You can go to juleseyes.com or you can go to juleseyes.com.
Thank you, baby.
Put it in the Jules. Put it in the chat.
I will put it in there. I'm gonna put it in the comments for you guys. And Jenny, I mean, you guys are all working, have projects and stuff you're going on. Tell people how they can find you guys as we end out the show. So Jermaine, I'll let you start first. How can people find you to watch the other shows you're doing and follow up about the premiere? Where can they go? As I put it in
They can follow me. They can follow me on Instagram at the brand THE_brand_TV. That's THE_brand_TV. Or at Everyday the Brand on IG, Jermaine Smith on Facebook, Jermaine Smith on LinkedIn, Jermaine Smith at your local precinct, all that good stuff.
Oh, lipstick doll. Oh, perfect.
Okay, there you go, ladies. All right, your turn, Neefah. Tell them how they can
Trena, type
find
in
you.
juleseyes.com.
Oh, send them there. Go ahead,
You
Neefah.
can find me on IG, Facebook, Twitter. It's Neefah, Neefah, Song, SONG. And that's where you can find me.
All right, I do have it there. Let me put that there. Neefah Song, it is there. You can find her there. And Jenny, can you tell them? I think I have yours as well.
You can find me at +mod Jeannie F. It's not model. It's PLUSMOD JEANNIEF +mod Jeannie. And I'm Jeannie Ferguson all over the place. Y'all know I am Jeannie Ferguson. Twitter, Facebook.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jenny. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it. No, I'm just Jeannie Ferguson all over the place. Twitter first, Facebook, whatever, except for IG is +mod Jeannie F.
You got it. And my favorite, Rita Brown.
Rita Brown. You can find me at Forte Living Lux on Instagram. And look out for the website too.
Nice.
And Jules.
Congratulations. Congrats.
Thank you.
You can find my info. You can find me at Jules Eyes Fashion, IG, and Lipstick Doll. You can find lipstick.doll for IG. And the website is juleseyes.com.
Nice. Congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. And I just want to thank you guys for, like I said, I'm celebrating each and every one of you for being a creative entrepreneur. It's your girl, the one dope chick who didn't quit. I made it through my whole first season on the Queen's Blueprint TV, and I'm just so excited you guys held in here with me.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Clap it up.
3 months in a row. I'm like, I made it. So I'll be back in May, guys, with a bigger, better show. Like I said, I got a studio set up and everything, but I'm bringing Jermaine up back. Hopefully we'll have some of the movies. We can do a little preview and tell you guys what to look forward to in May. And I hope to have some of Jenny's projects. So this is a runway show coming up. Maybe I can show you guys some of that. And Neefah, I know you got music coming out. I would love to be able to bring you back and like people to know who you guys are individually and as a whole. And Rita, you already know. You got to come back and show the spot. Thank you guys so much for, like I said, saying yes, doing what you do, and being entrepreneurs. Living your dreams by any means and not quitting. You guys are dope.
Amen.
So much. And I tell you, guys. All right.
Thank you.
I don't know where you guys hang in there, but
Thank you for tuning in to One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit. Streaming live every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Queen Blueprint TV. And follow her on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Trena Be Real.